These are some of the best and worst school lunch stories. Whoever heard of a high school lunch going viral? In 2019, Minnesota teenager Marin Holler posted photos showing her lunch tray, a handful of baby carrots, a small container of marinara sauce, and a hot dog without the hot dog, just cheese. Marin's Facebook post elicited quite the reaction. Pathetic excuse for lunch, goes one comment. The school should be ashamed.
I didn't understand how a school could serve that to students and think that it was okay.
Inside Edition spoke to Marin's mom, Dawn.
I'm extremely proud of my girl. She loves her school. Just wants to see it do better.
The St. Cloud, Minnesota School District said, "Oops, we goofed. Tried a new menu item today at lunch, and we hear it was not a winner. Going forward, we will gather input from our students on new menu options. Thanks for the feedback." So what was for lunch on the day we interviewed Marin?
It was a ham and cheese sandwich, and then they got lettuce and tomatoes and stuff, and then applesauce and orange and some vegetables.
Definitely a step in the right direction for one school, but how about these lunches?
How is that milk?
Cafeteria food has always been the butt of jokes, but this isn't funny.
Look at what they're giving us at lunch.
Students disgusted by what they're being served are taking their beef online.
Look at this. This is the main meal. It looks like puke and applesauce. Nasty.
In Paterson, New Jersey, parents were up in arms after images of moldy food and expired milk were shared online. Can you even tell what this is? Apparently, it's supposed to be a chicken cheesesteak sandwich.
It was disgusting, and I definitely would not feed that to my children. I'm not sure that I would feed it to my pet.
Before the pandemic, many schools used to make lunch in the cafeteria. Due to staffing shortages and budget issues, those days are gone. Now, lunch is prepared by outside vendors.
Students in Woodbridge, New Jersey say the food is inedible.
There's enough that us as parents have to worry about. Raw, uncooked, unedible food should definitely not be one of those things.
The vendor responsible for these meals told Inside Edition, "We recognize there have been a few instances where we didn't meet the expectations of all our students and families and have carefully investigated each situation. There's nothing we take more seriously than the health and safety of our students."
First of all, is that hamburger even cooked?
We asked dietitian Amy Shapiro what a chicken cheesesteak sandwich is supposed to look and taste like.
Well, it should look something like where the meat is filling up the bun, so you're not just eating too much bun. And additionally, there should be fruits and vegetables available.
In 2017, this student in Idaho wanted to end all student lunch debt in the city school district, so she did what any 6-year-old would do. She started a business. Amaya wanted to raise money from her lemonade stand, aptly named Lemonade for Lunch. This initiative was hot on the heels of her first lemonade stand venture. She previously raised $40, enough to topple some school lunch debt in Hayden, Idaho. But this time, Amaya was thinking big. Her new goal was $23,000, which she hoped would pay off the debt of the district. To get there, Amaya and her mom created a GoFundMe campaign to complement her Lemonade for Lunch stand.
So my mommy was reading me an article about a man named Jeffrey Liu who went on GoFundMe and raised enough money to pay up the Seattle School District lunch bill. And I wanted to do the same thing except do a lemonade stand because I don't know what GoFundMe is.
A young entrepreneur inspiring people all over the country to give. As they say, when life gives you lemons, help those in need. Some parents struggle to pay for their kids' lunch. Sean Bumgardner said he heard that was the case for some of his daughter's classmates at a middle school in Wisconsin.
When I heard of a child in Cudahy Middle School that was actually sharing her lunch with another child who couldn't afford to eat.
So in 2019, Sean opened his pocket and paid off all the school's lunch account balances. He hoped it sets an example for his daughter and others as well.
One random act of kindness can make someone else give a random act of kindness.
In 2016, this kind-hearted mom packed an extra snack at her son Dylan's request after he noticed in school that a friend was just eating a fruit cup. When mom, Josette, learned that their friend's mom recently lost her job and fell on hard times, Josette began providing lunch for both boys, including snacks, drinks, chips, and fruit, along with a note. Josette eventually met the boy's mom, who offered to pay her back for the food. But Josette wouldn't accept the offer. She knew what it was like because she was once homeless.
I don't think I did anything special, I just think that, and I've told everybody, even the news reporter, I just did what a human being is supposed to do.
Josette, who's also the school's volleyball coach, raised enough funds with her team to pay for lunches for families who were unable to cover the expense. This is Inside Edition Digital.